Can't you see I'm on a break, kid? Scram!
Whoa, this chef...
I see. But my heart...
And what?
A fencer's... But... because... and then just...
This chef...
I keep...
All right. Doesn't...
What? You saw it too? There really is a ghost!
Okay, so... Race you! You don't seem that afraid of...
Gods and ghosts. I've seen it all before. Shh. Sani. Right. Not that I'm... So as not to be harmed when dealing with the Adepti, you can start by practicing with that ghost.
But how
There is a calligraphy. Once you have, look for a...
the best way? There she is! So scary! Quick, you! You grab her! She's trying to get away! We have to follow her! If it's as the boss lady said, she won't disappear like last time! She doesn't know when to give up! This old decrepit ruin guard? Surely it's not possessed? Oh, it's revealed! Nice and spicy! Animal test 60 view! Eat this! Silly sure. Still haunting. Now listen here, young lady!
Oh, okay. Does scheming won't tease the travelers at the inn anymore. If you...
What? You really got the ghost to Wow, I am in your... Please. Haha, my hands are steadier than ever now that she's gone.
You two, again.
Wait! Don't go disappearing again!
What's this?
It's your favorite almond tofu, as well as this distant traveler's best dish, a satisfying salad. Quick, tell him everything before he finishes eating.
Rex Lapis. How could this be? I can't imagine it. Though times have changed, I've never imagined a Liyue without him. The ruling Qixing. Just what role have they played in this? I will seek Mooncarver, Mountain Shaper, and Cloud Retainer. It is time they too made their decisions. Adepti do not turn on their response. I have my reasons to not... Our god...
Wait! Paimon still has one last question. That... Dusky Ming... She's...
When conquering demons, on occasion, you can come across spirits who have never hurt anyone, yet are also not yet able to be moved on. So I asked the innkeeper and the boss if they could keep her here for a time.
So really, Longshuin was looking after her. Really keeping a wide range of business going, huh?
What should I put in my letter?
You finally returned. How was your journey to Jueyun Karst? I see. Huh. Moon Carver, Mountain Shaper, Cloud Retainer, Conqueror of Demons. Some of these names have never come up in the intel the Fatui gets hold of. As a returning gift, I too have information for you. Regarding the Archon's passing, the Liyue Qixing's response really has given me food for thought. They've announced that, as the true killer has not yet been found, they are not allowing anyone to pay their respects to the Exuvia. They've even gone so far as to try and cut off information. But with the right of dissension and all, even the Qixing isn't able to keep a lid on things.
Exuvia?
It's common knowledge in Liyue that Rex Lapis is also an Adeptus. The Geo-Archon is also the god of contract, the mighty and illuminate...
Guess that
Naturally, if the ruling Qixing became unable to perform their duty, the Geo-Archon's spirit has risen. So why would the...
Oh, right! He's the whole reason we came here! If the Liyue Qixing has locked up Exuvia and won't let anyone near, then our quest to find the Seven is already over.
Oh? You're trying to find the Seven? And just why might that be, pray tell? Nice answer. A knight that gets duped by the but I can help you with that too, you know.
Really?
Give me some time. Someone who can help you break through this. If you want.
I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, am the Prinzessin der Verirrten.
Disgusting.
Lee cuisine is inedible.
Race you! Look, up ahead! Something's happening! That ain't no... Huh. Enough talk. Nice and spicy! Bless you. Piece of cake! So, that's right. But I must say, they attacked Springvale. Springvale? That's crazy! It's unheard of. I thought I would take my chances on the road after the wolves had their fun. I never thought the hilly churls would show up too. We should head there soon, but first things first. You should assess the damage to your cart. Does it still work? I'll take a...
Oh,
That's... except...
right. It's awful. The wolves
That really is... Do you remember and... No details then, huh? Let's investigate the area. from them this time. Yes. Hey! This is a wolf's tooth. He must have smashed into the door when he...
Nothing but the breeze of my homeland. Nothing but the breeze.
Wolf fur. I heard that in BOIIII, they make calligraphy brushes out of this stuff. The color looks nothing like Mondstadt wolf fur, based on what the books say. Could it be that they're from somewhere else entirely? Hair looks different at every place on the body. Same applies to wolves. You don't know where it's from. But look at this. Another hair. But what's that stuck to it? It's the seed of a wolf hook berry. Look, they're a little hook, the only... So it's from that area, yes. But this doesn't tell us everything, but it does give us a strong lead, enough to start investigating. I'll go and see to the villagers before...
What a bore.
How is your
What?
Yes, I see. So,
From inspecting but please remain calm. I will head to the night's...
good. Better late than never.
How rude!
In the mean,
Please.
we do things a bit differently. Goodbye.
It's awful.
What is?
Their future outlook, I mean. Young people can be so impulsive sometimes. If it's not...
It's no trouble. Leave it to us. Off to Wolfendom we go. I can't decide whether pyro slimes taste better with salt and pepper or garlic and herbs.
Who's there?
Chill out!
You are also nice?
So, you don't know each other after?
No.
This is starting to make sense. Is this the wolf boy you were talking about?
Correct. His name is Razor.
Help me out.
With what?
No time. I sent Lupa call away. People coming. Bad people.
Those guys from earlier?
I understand.
I smell blood. Quick!
Blood? Blood droplets.
Not human blood. Wolf blood. Lupercal blood.
Lupa what now?
Lupercal is family fate gave me. When wolf accepts human as its own, or human accepts wolf, that is Lupercal.
Sounds like
That's strange.
It's
Who's he?
guardian of...
Wouldn't that be Barbados, though? He is the ruler of Mondstadt.
Enough!
Hey, wait!
He's already...
Everybody stand back! By royal insubordination!
This is him.
I do agree that it's awful, but
We didn't attack... A black wolf and his pack.
Who's Cole?
Guardian.
that's now the...
I take Lupercal further in. Follow me.
Whoa, if that one from earlier was 2 meters high, imagine how high this one must be.
help me. Collect these.
Aren't those wolf hook seeds?
Crush them. Put...
It's true. Wolf hook seeds have a... I read...
Why?
I have no idea.
Hooks help seeds move. Liquid stops pain and bleeding. Animal doesn't feel hooks. They take seeds far away. Purple teacher told me so. I stay here. Take care of this one. I answer Red Girl's questions.
Right. And if that lot does come back, I doubt they will try their luck against a member of the Knights of Favonius. Your wolf friend is not clear of my suspicion just yet, but we'll still need to fetch those seeds.
Look.
We're back! Have we got enough?
Yes, enough.
Razor was just telling me about the wolf...
Thank you.
We've looked everywhere.
Yep, that's wolves for you.
What are you doing here?
Revenge.
It's him! The one... Huh? So, it was you! I should have known wolves aren't smart enough to be behind this. I can't believe you would help wolves plot against humans! They throw you some scraps and you treat them like kin? Have you forgotten what you are?
Enough! Yeah! You can't talk about Razor like that!
The Knights of Favonius are gonna let this guy off?
We did not raid village.
What is this disturbance to which I awaken? This is no offering to Boreas. Not only do you come from my kind, so too do you fail to recognize your own transgression.
Please, come.
You seek to protect these outsiders, Razor. You cannot tame my fury. You must bear their name with your sword. Humans taught you. Bear your claws of steel.
Please, calm.
It's just like he said. An outside wolf pack coming in and breaking the rules. They will reap what they have sown. But Razor, you must not get involved. This is for the wolves to settle between themselves. You fight not with claws, but with the sword. You strike not with teeth, but with lightning. You are human, Razor.
I am not like them. I don't belong.
You are no wolf. This is a matter for the wolves, and the wolves alone. And you are Razor's Lupercal amongst humans. Your nobility stands out against others of your kind. If you ever wish, you may train with me. I have nothing.
Hey, Razor, what's that look for? Why don't you come to the city for
Yeah, you know, that...
You're not safe in the wild any-
I'm fine. Don't worry. But also, not wolf. Thank you, Traveler, Paimon, and other red girl.
Hey, we've been with you all this time, and you still don't even know my name?
Goodbye.
I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, am the Prinzessin de
I've told you already, I don't go in.
Oh, but this...
Hopes? That's odd, because I don't recall a
I mean, sure, but...
But what? You're the event organizer, aren't you? Do you not find it the least bit odd?
What do you mean?
This far out from Mondstadt at this hour? Even if you set out right now, I'll wager you'd still miss the opening ceremony. Who knows? Maybe this is someone's grand plan to make a fool out of you.
Huh? Well, that can't be. People aren't like that.
Evidence decides what people are like, not your feelings. Don't fret, nobody's... But if you doubt...
You're right. It's a very important commemorative event. If I'm late, then... right, I've gotta get going.
I thought I heard something. Who are you and why are you
We'd better watch out. She seems like a dangerous villain. Or...
Oh, really? I'm a member of the
Wait, she heard that? Paimon was whispering so quietly.
And as for this outlander you seem to be following... The honorary knight that saved us from storm terror. Well then, given your status, I won't press you on... Otherwise, depending...
What? Do the nun...
We can't go turning a blind eye to hidden dangers, can... Let's talk about you. What are you doing in the mountains? If it's him you're after, many people...
So, are you also looking for him?
No, this is just a professional habit of mine. I sensed elemental traces in these tracks. I couldn't care...
Rosaria said there were elemental traces in the tracks. They should show up pretty clearly with elemental sight.
You know, little pixie, your ability to appear and disappear at will is very interesting.
Yeah?
After committing a crime, you'd be able to leave the scene without a trace.
You're so suspicious. Why is Paimon a criminal in your example? Ooh, it's getting colder and colder. Rosaria, aren't you freezing?
Me? I'm all right. I got used to operating in adverse conditions a long time ago.
Seems like there's more to being a nun in the Favonius Church than Paimon realized. Race you! Now I got stomach cramps. place like this?
The word on the street is he loves sketching. He'll hang around anywhere. The views and scenery here are pretty good.
But can't he see those hilichurls? Isn't he in danger? Uh-oh. Looks like we startled them. Enough talk! Let's take them out of the picture first.
Oz, reveal thyself!
Race you!
Who are you? Why did you... Thank the gods I'd already completed my sketch.
What's up with...
I'm afraid the answer isn't easy to explain. If you'd like to have a look at my sketch, it may give you a clue.
Wow.
You can find these hilichurls, but take a look at this specimen.
Hold your horses. Something tells me we're in for a thesis and I haven't got the stamina. We found your man. I'm headed back.
What? Don't you have any questions for him? Hey! What a
but back. I see. Then, I've heard it. I'll skip to the conclusion. There's only one Excellent. If I could procure your assist... For example, awakening life. Breathing new life into fallen leaves.
You can do that?
However, it's like you, in that it hails from another world. Helping it to grow, to bloom. That's the problem my research is up against. That's where I need your assistance.
Well, if you're struggling to figure it out, Paimon's not sure we're gonna be much assistance.
I beg to differ. I'm unable, but you're not from the known world.
Shall we just get out of here?
It's possible. Time for a
Albedo and that traveler seem to have hit it off. Takes a weirdo to know one, I guess. I wonder, does this
I can't decide. the question?
I don't know. Using alchemy after awakening. Still a little difficult to understand?
No! Paimon's got a brain! But...
Well, if it's...
Yay! Paimon's holding you to it.
Well, let's just... The subject of my first research was the elements. In this world, manipulating the elements requires a vision. Though I can't see anything resembling one on your person. How you're able to freely manipulate elemental power is something I'd like to ask. Firstly, do you have any extra organs? Fascinating. And this floating child is... connected to your body in some way?
What a stupid question! Can't you see the gap between us? And another thing, it's Paimon, not Float.
I was merely considering the possibility that you were an external organ. Perhaps there is some invisible force connecting you. Oh, that rules out that possibility. But that would mean that Paimon's elemental power would be enough to break through a mountain rock at least 10 meters thick. No, that definitely...
Hey! How would you know anyway?
In that case, it would appear that there's no obvious difference between the composition of your body and that of the humans in this world. Given that there's clearly a discrepancy in the research, it seems that only experimentation will yield the answers. Firstly, let me lure a few slimes to the area. Perhaps you'd be able to defeat them, using whatever method comes most naturally to you.
Huh?
Direct and naturally.
Slimes! Slimes are fine!
Well, prepare yourself. The slimes will be here any moment.
Nice and spicy! Oz, reveal thyself! Animal test 6308! Shadow Raven, let night fall! I'm going in!
Great work. If you're injured, I have a few emergency potions ready. Excellent. According to my observations, the manifestation of the external elemental flow... Now that we know that the external flow is manifesting normally...
Internal flow? How do you test that?
It's very... If the elemental power is stored or accumulated physically...
Sounds...
Don't worry.
And
If anything unexpected occurs... well, that's just a warning. If an internal element... Yes, that's an excellent way to think about it. Before we get started, the potion we'll use for the test is missing a catalyst. Only... It's a type of ore known as star silver. But unfortunately, not all of it is suitable. I'll take you to my campsite. We can gather some star silver ore, all going to...
Paimon? Let's keep our eyes...
Here. Should do for catalyst purposes.
Squirrel, Mark 2!
This one. Usable with a bit of polish. What luck. This should be enough. My campsite is just up ahead. I'll lead the way. This is my campsite. I've added the materials we collected to the concoction. While we are waiting, have a look over here. My assistant Timaeus here is helping me with my research. I'm guessing you may have met in Mondstadt already.
Hello!
Whoa! Look at all the data! You got all these results from one slime battle?
I wouldn't call them results. Inferences, and a few daring guesses, perhaps. I think the most rational direction would be to expound on the phylogenetic... Following this line of thought, I'm sure we'll be able to establish a basis in fact.
Not bad for a point of entry. But strictly speaking, slimes are elemental life forms. In other words, beings consisting entirely of the elements. A cryoregid in that sense.
Yes, sir. That sounds correct.
After all, we've got our primary data already. This traveler is a visitor from another world. If it turned out that he did have a phylogenetic relationship with this world... Now that really would be something, wouldn't it?
Ah, it would. Apologies. I was so excited to get the data. I'll slow down a bit next time. Speaking...
Great. I'll leave you to it. Looks like the potion's ready. In line with my expectations. Ready to drink. Remember to keep calm at all times, and breathe deeply if you feel unwell.
Tasty? You've got a funny look on your face. You said you tried some already.
Oh, this was the result I was expecting. And a very positive one at that. This potion channels elemental power into the body. Under normal circumstances, a repelling reaction is to be expected. But if the internal elemental flow is unimpeded, you'll only experience momentary discomfort. Once the flow is complete, there won't be any other effects.
So you knew you'd be sick and still drink some?
It was my own concoction, of course. But of course, you're my assistant. By all sense and reason, it would be wrong of me to place that risk onto you. In conclusion, I'd say we have our conclusion.
Paimon...
Then again, better an ordinary result than a peculiar result. The good people are when you're sick, but for example, a human can't To sum up, Timaeus, the results of the new experiment are out.
Just a moment, sir. I'll handle it. Having you...
Not bad, I think.
You can count on me, sir.
Is he trying?
Before... if you're in...
Here comes our
I'm back. Did you see anything interesting? Not to worry. Well, on with the research. There may be significant differences between different worlds. Take Tevat, but worlds may well exist where only one person is able to do so. Or even everyone. So, I think answer is No. You shan't be required to exert quite so much effort this time around. Now, see this pillar here? Use your willpower to try and break it.
You think Paimon knows how to do that?
That was your best effort? I'm curious to see how the taste and texture respond. I suppose I have... Anyway, why don't you cook us up a sunshine sprat? I've just finished preparing the recipe.
Cooking?
Not only it...
That does sound yummy, though. Okay,
I'll leave you to it then, if there's anything left.
Paimon doesn't think we'll have... How are we gonna channel elemental power into the food? Maybe try the willpower thing again. Where does it get these ideas from anyway? Let's just do it the old-fashioned way.
That was... And as far as the proliferation hypothesis is concerned, we've come up short. Unless... Could it be that the nut...
We just did...
Not to worry. And here...
Woohoo! Thanks! Glad you were paying attention.
I can tell that you're good friends. Paimon... Not that Paimon would have been able to do much.
Hey! You were being nice a second, but you do have tasty recipes, so Paimon forgives you. And you're right, we are good friends. You have good friends too, right? Good students?
Yes. There are all manner of alchemical items here. Keeping them in their proper place is a challenge at the best of times. A while ago, I had the misfortune of misplacing a batch. I managed to retrieve the majority, but 2 vials have been evading me.
Paimon's barely finished eating, and you want us to go gathering again?
Don't worry if you can't locate them. I was planning to replace them anyway. If you had, I must have dropped them somewhere.
So, guess we'd better take a look. Oh, yeah. Animo Crystal Fly can only be Animo Elemental Energy, right? This has gotta be it! This must be Electro-Hypostasis Powder!
Goodness. Humanity.
Yep! Guess it...
Unfortunately, only a never.
You mean...
Don't be disheartened. I have to commit. Right then. Up until now, our in essence, looking out from where we're standing. Can you see what Sucrose? And if you jump from here and landed on that cliff, the one over there, so what about if you planted a single blow on the mountain face here, and it burst into a million fragments? I know of a...
Nice and spicy! My royal...
Not necessarily. Not if... Whichever method, I will fact...
The opposite...
Without limitations, some of us, no matter what choice you make, it's all a part of the experiment. For me, then if you would, please.
Wait a minute! While we're busy testing, what exactly are you gonna be doing?
Me? Recording data, responding to risks, providing... emotional support.
So if we do decide to go swimming, you gonna dive in with us?
No. Unless you're thinking of conducting competitive research?
Oh! Forget Paimon said anything.
Great work. I've never seen your reputation.
But you fall...
Me? If it turns... If the...
But how does this...
You've helped me to unravel many of the problems that were holding it back. I may be about to make some analogies between you and a few... unusual specimens. I hope you won't be offended. Gold, petrified trees, a sun 8 times the size of our own. The essence of the... all these things...
Oh! So that's why you wanted to sketch those hilly trails? Because you got to see some...
Precisely. To quote my exact words from earlier, these creatures are, for the most part, quite boring.
So after all these experiments, are we gonna be, like, boring to you? Like sketches?
Of course not. You have been of great assistance to me, and I will remember this friendship for a lifetime. Now, before we head back to the campsite, there's one more experiment. And follow me.
If there's nothing better to do, we could go foraging for ingredients.
I imagine you must have encountered more than a few conundrums during your travels. I'd like to observe your intelligence by means of a practical test of your capabilities, much as we did for the physical test. I'd like you to explore these ruins. There are 2 puzzles located at the far ends of the ruins. After completion, you should... As with the physical test, there are no restrictions. Everything you do is an action I wish to observe. A tried and tested adventurer, I see. So, let's see you in action. Start wherever you like. Sealy like these are a common sight in the mountains. Returning them to their rightful places is up to you.
This world is full...
Gonna be epic!
It's a complex environment, so proceed with caution. It should now be possible to activate the central mechanism. Exactly what will happen when you do is something I'm looking forward to finding out. Oh, seems that the water level has suddenly decreased. We should be able to see what's in the water now. Let's have a... What's this? To the best of my knowledge, there's still a... Let me make a copy first. I'll make time to go over them in greater detail.
Seems like if you want...
I've truly gained a... Let me return to the campsite first. By the time you get back, I may just have a fleeting miracle for you to witness.
Paimon's kinda looking... Unless you can think...
Not so fast. You're not leaving until I'm convinced...
You! You didn't leave the mountain?
I most certainly did. I must say, you let your guards down. Or maybe you were drawn in by his compelling-sounding hypothesis and friendly demeanor. Taking orders from a complete stranger? Drinking anonymous potions? I'd soon...
Listen, sister. Your guard's so high you can't even...
It doesn't matter what you think. He could be a saint for all you know. I'm only...
No way! Paimon would have sensed it! And anyway, he didn't even use any alchemy!
With an alchemist of his level, you wouldn't sense... In any case...
So... what are you gonna...
I've investigated... But for insurance... Now then, which is what I...
Over...
Before we go our separate ways, Outlander, a word of advice. Don't be so quick to trust Albedo, and don't repeat the same mistakes that you did this time. You made a lot of rash decisions today.
She's gone! So stubborn. Mondstadt doesn't have many people like that. Huh.
You're back. Good timing. I've just about reached the conclusion. You took quite a while. Did you get held up on the way back? Time for but the integral preliminary conclusion that I can offer you is you're very much like a human from this world.
You couldn't tell that just by looking? We spent all day working our butts off for that?
Please, I understand that this may have seemed self-evident to you, but in fact, nothing in this world should be taken for granted. Have you ever considered that the world of Tevat may have I mentioned the natural laws of this world. You're able to converse with me here without the only other, but imitating you helped to inspire my alchemy. And so...
Whoa! It looks like something's appearing!
The transition from nothing into something is not... Life is a manifold tapestry of free entities. Its value shouldn't derive from how long it stays with us. Even a momentary burst is precious. A short life can be well lived. A life lived efficiently, lived to perfection, is necessarily one unburdened by loneliness. So, do you understand what I meant about us conversing here?
Things feel a little heavy right now. Don't be sad. You've got Paimon to look after you. Albedo, Paimon really wants to be your friend.
Thank you both. Even if dispelling loneliness is not essential for life, it certainly doesn't hurt. Your help inspired me to discover the means to make in the future. If the need arises, well... I made a point, but what was that said? Those born... If, one day, can I rely on you?
Huh? Look at that! Looks like someone made camp here. Are other people adventuring nearby? Let's see how our fellow explorers are doing. you here to explore the snowy mountain too? But you were just standing over there, staring into space.
Not at all. I was just thinking of a name for a new subspecies of sweet flower I propagated. It has seeds that are 4 times as large as normal. Oh, are you interested? It's a shame. If I wasn't coming to this mountain, I would have brought some samples with me.
Yeah, weren't you?
Timaeus and I were helping Albedo.
Sure didn't.
He said that he wasn't as sharp as Albedo when it came to data. By quite a... The significance of some things Albedo is able to grasp almost immediately. But we, on the other hand... Timaeus seemed rather depressed about the matter. I was originally going to take a look around myself after finishing up here, but unexpectedly, I gleaned some interesting data from these reports. But, well...
Secrets? Don't have anything on us, but...
Then, could I ask you for a favor? In truth, I feel like Albedo is concealing something from myself and Timaeus.
But isn't he your teacher? What would a teacher have to hide from his students?
That's true, but I feel like he's always hiding something. It is my personal guess that it is some great secret of alchemy.
Wait, how are you so sure?
Timaeus and I are both passionate.
You do have a point.
Could you help me investigate what it is that Albedo's hiding? Please. I'm just too curious.
What do you think?
Yes! Thank you, thank you.
All right. Let's take a little trip, shall we?
Daddy, on top of that mountain.
Why are you here? Are you lost?
No, we're not.
A secret?
Hey, what are you doing? Our mission calls for a delicate... sure, but still.
Actually, you've arrived. Here, catch.
Huh? What's this?
As you can see, it is a sword. I did not make the... Would you like to try it out? My research indicates... But I need to gather...
Wait a second. How can there be...
Very astute of you. An ordinary person would...
Huh?
Or perhaps we gain little from...